Okay, so we have AB with a line on top. This is called a line segment, right? What is a ray? Ray starts at one point and extends indefinitely to another point. For example, now we have ray AB. So ray AB will be written as AB with A to B. Please remember that AB with this is not the same as AB with this. Can anybody tell me the difference between both of this? AB with a
Sir,
bar.
in first the sign is going right side and in
What's
second
the
the sign
difference?
is going left side.
And everybody can see Arpita, but what's the difference? If I say cos and sine, so you're going to say one is spelled COS, the other is spelled SIN. That's the difference, Arpita? No, right? That's not the difference. You cannot say that one is going on the right side, one is going on the left side. Obviously, that is it. But what is the difference in both? Anyone? When I say AB, the ray starts at point A and goes towards B. So this is the starting AB, right? This is this AB. When I say ray AB from B to A, this starts at B and goes for A. So this is point B and this is point A. Okay. Or we can even say it starts at B here and goes to A here. Is this clear? So we could have written BA like this also, or which is the same thing as writing AB like this. Now is this clear? Everyone clear now? If there's any doubts, ask me. You can unmute yourself or just raise your hand. Ananya, you're new here today. If you have any doubt, just raise your hand or unmute yourself. Okay?
Okay.
Quickly copy this down. A line segment, a ray, and how do we represent rays? In your syllabus, these segments, these representations are not there, but it's always better to know them. So we have line segment, which is AB. We have a line or a ray AB, which is there, right? See the difference between both. Just need to do that. This is not important. This is just for your explanation. Doubts, anyone? Okay. Can we go ahead? Whenever we have a line, okay, like supposing I can write this line as line AB also, but many times we just represent it with lower cases. Like I can say line L, line M, and so forth. Okay. So many cases you will just refer to lines as lower cases alphabets, L, M, N, whatever it might be. Okay. Moving ahead. What are collinear points? Anyone? We've done all this earlier. Collinear points. Anyone? Varya, Naisha, Achira, anyone? What are collinear points? Come on. Basic geometry. You've done this in the
Sir, if 2 or 3 points lie in the same line,
if
same point, sorry.
2 points lie on the same line, what does it become? A segment.
Sir means if two.
No, 3 or more. Correct? You're on the right line. If 3 or more points lie on the same line, then they are called collinear points. Otherwise, they will be called non-collinear. That means if I have 3 points, 1, 2, and 3, and I can connect them all with the same line, then these points are called collinear points. So in this case, all 3 points A, B, and C, since I can connect them with a straight line, they are called collinear points. Quickly copy this down. A lot of theory before we get into more practicals regarding this. Okay, Dhruti, what is an angle?
So when two rays originate from the same end.
Right. So an angle is formed when we have two rays originating from one common end or endpoint. For example, we have A as the endpoint and we have B, C. So this makes an angle, right? The rays AB and AC are also called arms of the angle. Okay. The endpoint is called vertex. You already know about all of this. So when we look here, A is called the vertex and AB as well as AC is called the arm. Right? Do you all need to copy this, or if you remember from earlier? Pretty easy. Okay, quickly copy it down. So an angle is formed when two rays originate from the same endpoint called the vertex.
Sir, actually, I have an internet connection problem. That's why I'm unable to start my video.
No problem. Done, everyone? Finished? If anyone's still copying, raise your hand. Okay, Arpita. Okay, Siddharth. Arpita done? Okay, different types of angles. All basic stuff.
So complementary and supplementary angles.
No. There are the pairs of angles. Acute angle. Arpita, what's an acute angle?
So I forgot that.
You forgot what is an acute angle? Come on, Arpita, you can do that. You can remember. Think. Sanika, acute angle?
Sir, angle which is greater than 0 degree, less than 90 degree.
Right. So if this is angle x degrees, so any angle which is between 0 to 90, right? Greater than 90, less than, greater than 0, less than 90. Arpita, repeat.
Sir, the angle which is greater than 0 and less than 90.
Okay. Second, I'm writing this short form as a L, this one here. This is called an angle. A right angle would look something like this. Achira, what is a right angle?
So it's 90 degrees.
X is equal to 90 degrees, right? And we represent it with this, and we make a half box here, right? Obtuse angle. Ananya, what is an obtuse angle?
It's more than 90 degree,
And
less than 180.
correct. It cannot be indefinite, right? It has to have a limit also. So any angle between 90 to 180 degrees is called a obtuse angle. A straight angle. Anyone? Ananya, Dhruti. What is a straight angle? I'm
Sir,
not-
I don't know.
If I draw it, you'll know what it is. I'm not drawing it. Naisha, what is a straight angle? The name itself, what is straight? Naisha, what is the straight angle?
Sir, a 180 degree line.
Correct. So if we have this
Sorry,
point
angle.
and x, this is a straight angle. So x is equal to 180 degrees.
180.
Dhruti, clear? Straight line. It's straight, right? Anything
Yes,
straight
sir.
has to be 180 degrees. Okay, and the last one we can do is a reflex angle. Sharan, what is a reflex angle?
Sir, between 360 and 180.
360 and 180 or 180 and 360?
Sorry, sir, 180 and 360.
Right? Correct. So any angle between 180 degrees and 360 degrees will be called the reflex angle, or it's also called the angle outside. So any acute angle, right angle, obtuse angle, or even straight angle can have a reflex angle. So if we look at the reflex angle over here, the reflex angle becomes this part. It becomes this part. It becomes this part. It becomes this part in here. Correct? What you will find that reflex angles always will lie between 180 and 360 degrees. Why can a reflex angle be less than 180 degrees? Anyone? Why can't a reflex angle be less than 180? Siddharth,
My guess.
Siddharth, why can't a reflex angle be less than 180? Siddharth, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, I was unable to unmute. Sir, can you repeat?
Why can't a reflex angle be less than 180?
Mm, Sir, I know that reflex angle is between 180 degree and 360 degree, but I
Yeah.
don't know why it can't be below 180.
Okay, you don't know, so think about it now. That's what I'm asking you.
Yes, sir. Hmm. Sir, then it will be an obtuse angle.
Right, if it's below 180 degrees to 90 degrees becomes an obtuse angle. If it's below 92, 0 will become an acute angle, right?
Yes, sir.
So that is the correct reason. Okay. Quickly copy this down. Done, everyone? Anyone still copying? Raise your hand if you're still copying. Okay. Moving ahead. Complementary angles. Varia, what are complementary angles?
Sir, when the sum of two angles is 90 degree, then they are called complementary angles.
Right. Two angles whose sum is 90 degrees. They are called complementary angles. Do these angles have to be having a common vertex, or they can be two independent angles? Varia? Can they be two independent angles, or they need to have a common vertex?
Sir, they need to have a common vertex.
Sure about it? So if I have an angle 30 degrees, angle A, and I have an angle B, which is 60 degrees, they're not complementary.
Yes, sir, they are. Sorry.
So anything needs to be common in both? Not necessary, right? Independent angles also can be complementary, right? Then we have supplementary angles. Yatharth, what are supplementary angles? Yatharth?
Sir, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. What are supplementary angles?
Angles that add up to 180.
Any number of angles. I can have 10 angles. Yatharth, any number of angles or only two angles?
Sir, 2.
Two angles. That's the important part. Okay, so two angles whose sum is 180 degrees. They are called supplementary angles. A lot of you get confused between complementary and supplementary, which is 90, which is 180. An easy way to remember is alphabet system. Which comes first, C or S?
Sir, C.
So C will be smaller. So this will be 90, this will be 180. Remember this, easy way to remember. Complementary will come before supplementary. So complementary will be 90, supplementary will be easy. Because a lot of times we get confused in our exams. So easy ways to remember, okay? Quickly copy this down. Okay, let's do one more. What are adjacent angles? Arpita?
Sorry, sir, I don't know.
Sanika?
Sir, two angles who share the common vertex and the common arm.
Correct. So two angles with a common vertex, a common arm, and one important point, the non-common arm on different sides of the common arm. This is an important point. Why? We'll come to understand. So I have this, supposing this. Now we have A, B, C, and D, right? So if I have this angle X and Y, so X and Y are called adjacent angles, or angle ABC and angle CBD are adjacent angles. Why is it? Because the common vertex is B, common arm is BC, and AB, which is the non-common arm, lies on one side of the common arm, and BD lies on the other side. This is an important point. I'll demonstrate this why. Right? Arpita, is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, quickly copy this down, all three different ones. Complementary, supplementary, and adjacent angles. If anyone is any confused anywhere, just ask me. When I write this is basically a abbreviation for angles, okay? Don't get confused, what is this? Finished, everyone? Anyone still copying? Please make your own notes because it always helps to remember. The more you create, the more you remember. Remember that. You don't remember by just looking up or reading. You have to start creating. Okay, that's the law of remembrance. If okay, Arpita, done?
No, sir. Can you give me 2 minutes?
Sure.
Sir, what you have written after non-common arm?
Two angles with a common vertex, a common arm, and the non-common arm on different sides of the common arm.
Okay, sir.
These are all 1 mark questions which can come. Okay, so don't take this lightly.
Yes, sir. Done. Thank you.
Okay, let's take an angle now. A, B, C, and again D. Okay, tell me. Angle ABC and angle ABD. Are they adjacent? Jyoti. Angle ABC and angle ABD, are they adjacent angles? Jyoti.
Yes, sir.
Okay, give me the reasoning.
So because they have the two common arms and vertex.
Which is the common arm?
So AB,
Which is the common
AC.
vertex? What is the common vertex?
BC,
B.
BD, sorry.
Vertex is a point, Jyoti. Vertex is not a line
B,
or a ray. So it'll only be point B.
B.
Okay. All those who agree, raise your hand. Come on, it's a poll. All those who agree with Jyoti that they are adjacent angles, she says yes. Raise your hand. Siddharth. Jyoti, you can raise your hand also. Jyoti. Only
Yes,
two
sir.
of
I
you.
will.
Sanika, Yatharth, Arpita. So seeing each other, you all are raising your hand now. Okay. Anyone else? Last 5 seconds to change your mind or to go with everybody. Okay. Achera. You say no. Why?
Sir, because they don't have a common arm.
They have a common arm, maybe. We have ABC and we have ABD. AB is common. Yeah, AB, AB. So you want to change your opinion again? Raise your hand then.
Yes, sir.
Okay, raise your hand. Naisha also raises it. Ananya, Sharan, Bharya left. You want to change your opinion? Ananya, tell me, why did you choose no?
Because, sir, it's not adjacent.
Why is it not adjacent? That's what I'm asking you. You need to give me a reason. An apple is not an orange because it's an apple. Right? Why is it not adjacent? What is the reasoning? They give me reasons. They give me 2 valid reasons why it's an adjacent angle. You say no. So what is the reason? What should I write over here? You want to change your mind? No? Sharan? Sharan, reason? You said no. Sharan, unmute yourself.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Tell me why
Sir.
you said no.
So because they don't have common arms.
I just told Ananya they have a common arm, maybe. Yeah, the common arm is there, isn't it? AB is the common arm here, as well as here. Look here, this one, AB, AB. You want to change your mind, Sharan? Varya? Last one left.
Yes, sir. Sir, they do have a common vertex B,
Yeah.
but they have two common arms. But the adjacent angle should have only one common arm.
No, they don't have two common arms. Where are the two common arms? We have only AB common. Which is the second
So
common arm?
BD is
BD is not a common arm.
Sir,
We have ABC. So in ABC, AB is one arm and BC is the other arm. And in ABD, AB is one arm and BD is the other arm. Which is the other common arm?
yes, sir. Sir, yes, they are adjacent.
Okay, raise your hand. Ananya, Varya, 1 sec. Yatharth, 1 sec. Okay. You need to give me a reason, otherwise raise your hand. Yatharth, tell me.
Sir, the adjacent angles have a property of the non-common arms should be on the opposite sides of the common. But like the AB, that's the common arm.
Yeah.
Then in BC, one of them should be on the other side of AB.
Exactly, correct. Okay, so let's say this now. Yatharth, very well done. Why didn't you say this earlier? We have ABC. All of you lower your hands. And I have ABD. Correct? Which is the common arm? BD. Sorry, AB. Read the definition, all of you, of adjacent angles. I made you specifically, I told you all also the very, very important point, and conveniently all of you all forgot it. The non-common arm should be on the opposite side of the common arms. So when we look at BD, this is fine. This is on one side, right side. So where should BC lie? On the left side. Is it lying on the left side? No. So these are not adjacent. Nobody got it right. Yatharth figured it out later. Had BC been here, then yes, if this was BC, it would be perfectly fine. Right? Have you understood or still confused? So we should have a common arm. Let's say in this case, BD is the common arm. The non-common arm should always be on the opposite sides of the common arm with the common vertex here. Correct? This is very, very important for adjacent angles. Please remember that. That's why there are 3 points. Common arm, common vertex, and opposite sides of common arm. 3 main points. Okay, let's do one more. Okay, we have these angles ABC, CBD, DBE. Everyone write it. Okay, 1 sec. ABC is adjacent to CBD. If you agree, raise your hand. All those who say yes, raise your hand. Angle ABC is adjacent to angle CBD. Quickly. Yes, all yeses, raise your hand. Last 2 seconds. Siddharth, tell me why you say no.
Sir, because sir, ABC has BC as the common arm, and B and CBD, sir, it is not lying on the opposite side.
Why is it not lying on the opposite side? Here it is.
Mm.
And
Sir, it
ABC
should
lies
be on
here.
the left.
Either opposite sides, right? Where is ABC lying? Okay,
Sir,
you all are getting confused now. Which is the common arm? Siddharth, Sharan, which is the common arm?
Sir, BC.
Okay, so BC is the common arm in both. Which arm is left? AB in this case and BD here. Does AB and BD lie to the either side of BC? We see AB is lying on the left side of BC, whereas BD is lying on the right side of BD. So, and what is the problem then? Fine, Sharan, fine, Siddharth, fine. Identify the common arm, figure out what the non-common arm is, and see whether they lie on the other sides, opposite sides of the common arm. Okay, so the answer here is yes. Next one. Angle CBD and angle DBE. Again, all those who say yes, raise your hand. All those who say no, don't do anything. Angle CBD and angle DBE. Quickly. Siddharth, your left.
Sir, I was not able to hear what you said, sir. Can you repeat?
It's written on the board. Angle CBD and angle DBE.
Sir, I'll tell you in 1 minute.
You can't see the whiteboard?
No, so sir, actually my Wi-Fi is down, so I'm on my phone.
Okay. CBD and DBE.
Sir, no.
Why no?
Sir, because BC is the sir, BC is also on the right side and B.
Okay, wait. Which is the common arm?
Sir, BC.
B?
Yes, sir.
B what?
Sir, BC.
How is BC the common arm? CBD and DBE.
Yes, sir.
Which two letters are common in CBD and DBE?
Sir, sir, B and
B and
sir,
D?
B and D. Yes,
They
sir.
will be the common arm.
Yes, sir.
So the common arm is BD. Which are the non-common arms? CB and BE. And B is the common vertex, right? So does BE and CB lie on the opposite sides? Siddharth, do they lie on the opposite side?
Sir, they are both on the right side, but I'm
How?
getting confused because BC is upwards and BE is on the right side, but BC is upwards a little. That's why I'm getting
It doesn't matter
confused.
whether it's upward or downward. Is it on the other side? Okay, look here. BD is the common arm. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
BE is on the right side and BC is on the left side? Or are they on the both same side?
No, sir. BC is on the left side. Sir,
Opposite sides of sides. So one is on the left, one is on the right. So yes, it is.
okay, sir.
Okay. Okay, one last one. Angle ABC and angle DBE. Again, yes, no, all yeses, raise your hand. First, lower your hand, everyone. All lower hands. Okay. ABC and DBE. All those who agree, raise your hands quickly. Adjacent or not? If you say yes, raise your hand. If you say no, leave it down. Quickly. A, B, C, D, B, E. "30 seconds more, figure it out." Achira, why haven't you raised your hand?
Sir, because they don't have a common arm.
Okay, do they have a common vertex?
No, sir.
They have a common vertex. What is this? B
Yes, sir.
looking
Yes,
like?
sir.
One is on this side, one is on that side. So what is the problem?
Sir, but they don't have a common arm.
Exactly, correct. So if we look, this is what it's looking like, right? So this is here and this is here. So even though one of the angles is on the left, one of the angles on the right, we do have a common vertex, but where is there a common arm? No common arm. So since they don't have a common arm, they are not adjacent angles, right? Clear everyone now what are adjacent angles? So three main properties: common arm, common vertex, and the non-common arm should be on either side of the common arm. Clear everyone? Okay, let's do one more, just for the fun of it now. Angle ABE and angle CBE. Okay. Again, all yeses, raise your hand. Angle ABE and angle CBE. All yeses, raise your hand. Think about it. Naisha. Naisha, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Answer, yes or no? Are they adjacent or not?
Yes, they are.
Raise your hand then. Okay, tell me the reasoning.
No, sir, they are not because they don't have a common arm.
What is B? Don't I have B?
Then yes. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sanika,
Sir, no.
why?
Sir, because BE is the common arm, but BE is right side. There lies no arm, no opposite angle.
Both the arms are on the same side. So the correct
Yes.
answer is no. That's correct. When we look at ABE and CBE, so we have ABE and we have CBE. Okay. So when we look at this, this is ABE and CBE. So BEB is the common arm. First property correct. B is the common point or the common vertex. Second property correct. Which are the non-common arms? AB and CB. Where does AB lie? On the left of BE. Where does BC lie? On the left of BC. BE again, right? Naisha clear? Siddharth clear? Arpita clear? Both are on the same side.
Yes.
So start with the same thing. Do I have a common arm? Do I have a common vertex? Are both the non-common sides or non-common arms on the same side or the opposite side? Here you see AB is on the left, BC is all the ones on the left. So they are not on the other side. You should have had something like this over here. There is nothing here. So they are not adjacent. Right? Even though they look adjacent, they are not adjacent. Clear now? I hope everyone's clear. Okay. Going ahead. Linear pair of angles. What is a linear pair of angles? Anyone? Linear pair are nothing but adjacent angles which are supplementary. Right? So linear pair will look something like this. A, B, C, B. So in this case, angle ABC and angle CBD are linear pairs. So two adjacent angles which are also supplementary or they add up to 180 degrees are called linear pairs. Right? So does that mean that all adjacent angles are linear pairs? Varya?
No, sir.
Okay. Sharon? Are all linear angles adjacent angles? I'm repeating. All linear angles are adjacent angles. You're on mute, Sharon.
Yes, sir. Can you repeat?
All linear angles are adjacent angles. True or false? Ananya?
Sir, false.
Ananya, what do you say? All linear angles are adjacent angles.
True, sir.
Why?
Sir, because in linear pair of angles, it just said that adjacent angles are linear angles.
Yeah, adjacent angles with a supplementary are linear. Sharon, is that clear? So for angles to be linear pairs, they have to necessarily be adjacent, plus they have to be supplementary. So we can think of this way. A linear pair, you require two things. You need it as an adjacent angles plus they have to be supplementary. Okay. So for a linear pair to exist, they have to be an adjacent angles plus the adjacent angles have to be supplementary. Quickly copy this down. Now, since it's a pair, there are going to be only two angles. Remember this. A very common confusion is we take three angles. It's a pair of angles. A pair is two. Any doubts, anyone so far? Okay. One, two, three, and four. Arpita, give me two linear pairs. Any two linear pairs, Arpita?
Sir, CBD and DBE.
C, B, D. Give me the number.
Sir, 2 and 3.
2 and 3. Arpita, read what is the definition of a linear pair.
Sir, adjacent angles which are supplementary.
What do you mean by supplementary?
Sir means 180 degree.
Supplementary means 180 degrees. How can two angles be 180? They add up to 180, right?
Yes, sir.
So is 2 plus 3 equal to 180?
No, sir.
So are they supplementary? Are they linear?
No, sir.
No. Jyoti? Give
Sir,
me any
I'm
pair.
still thinking.
What?
1 and 4.
1 and 4, ABC and EBF.
Yes, sir.
Do they add up to 180? You meaning to say this plus this?
No, sir.
Yeah, that's what you said, 1 and 4. Okay, if you're getting confused with the numbers, let's remove the numbers. Now tell me the angles. Achira,
Sir, ABD and DBF.
ABD and DBF. Correct. Anyone disagrees? See, they're adding up to 180, right? Varya, one more.
Yes, sir.
Quickly, Varya. So many are there. Come on, quick, anyone. Just pick two angles which add up to 180. That's all. Which
Sir,
should also be adjacent. Yeah?
Sir, ABE and EBF.
Correct. ABE and EBF, right? Dhruti? Dhruti, you told me earlier. Where's she gone? Yeah. ABC and BEF, right?
Yes.
Dhruti, first of all, are these adjacent angles?
No, sir.
Yes, there are.
Yeah, B point.
These two angles are adjacent. Dhruti, these two angles are adjacent.
Yeah.
How?
Sir, they have P point.
Okay, B is a common vertex. Both arms are on the other side, and where is the common arm?
We don't have a common.
So are they adjacent angles?
No, sir.
So if they're not adjacent angles, can they be linear angles?
No, sir.
Right? We just went through a lengthy exercise on adjacent angles. Please revise that. So
Yes.
this is not correct. Sanika,
Sir, FBC and CBA.
F, B, C, and CBA, correct. Siddharth,
Sir, ABD and DBC.
ABD and
DBC.
can you tell me why this is incorrect?
Sir, CBD.
Same thing. DBC, CBD is a one and the same thing. So you have this angle ABD and you have the small angle here CBD. Does this ever look like 180 degrees to you, Siddharth?
No, sir. Sir, they have common vertex and common.
Fine,
they
they are
are
adjacent
lying
angles,
on
but
the
are they
same.
linear angles? What is the condition for
No, sir.
linearity? They have to be supplementary. Do this look like 180 degrees?
No, sir.
Then they are not. Any one more? Any one of you?
Sir, ABC and CBF.
ABC and
CBF.
C?
Sir, CBF.
CBF, yes, that's also correct. Right? So many of them can come. We can have ABC with CBF. We can have ABD and DBF. We can have ABE and EBF. Okay? Similarly, we can have, yeah, that's it, I guess. These four. Correct? Is this clear, everyone? Still mistaken? All clear, I hope? Everyone, please revise adjacent angles and linear angles. You all are getting confused in these. Dhruti, revise adjacent angles. Once you have established
Yes.
an angle is adjacent, then only it can become linear. Okay? You cannot have a linear angle without it being an adjacent angle. First, figure out, is the angle adjacent? If yes, do they add up to 180 degrees? If yes, then it's a linear. Okay? Fine, that's it for today. Any doubts, anyone?